Comfort is defined as a state of physical ease and freedom from pain or constraint. The entrepreneur knows not these words, but rather the excitement, the fight, the growth and expansion into the marketplace. There are no shortcuts to success. There are no shortcuts to financial freedom or to the growth of your business. That's why I've created the Comfort Killers. Hey Comfort Killers, if you're watching this, I appreciate you being here today. My name is Stacey A. Cross. There is no E in my name. My mission in life is to teach millions how to get uncomfortable, to think better, to act better, to live better, to achieve their goals, their wildest dreams. What are your wildest dreams? Every week on Cardone TV, I come in live, attacking it. I'm ready to give you tips, resources, strategies, things that I've used to personally develop myself so I could be here with you to teach you and show you and experience with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I looked up the things today. If you do not look up, if you do not know, if you do not understand, you're ignorant. If you do not understand, if you do not look up, if you do not confront the very things that scare you, then you're in mystery. Today, I got out of mystery. I wanted to get out of mystery. I wanted to know just how many Americans are in the middle class. I wanted to know how many Americans right now are living under the middle class. That's lower income, poverty, right? I wanted to know how many are in the upper ends, the echelon, okay? If these numbers don't scare the hell out of you, then I don't know what will. Because I'm running for my life out of the middle class. I'm running like Usain Bolt for freedom. And I know I'm going to win. So every day I try to plan out strategic plans and put these things in motion. And I want to show you just 5 things that you could do to get uncomfortable right now that takes action. I'm not going to lie. It takes action. We're not here to sugarcoat anything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the free ride. It's not the shortcut, right? I'm not trying to tell you, hey, this is how you do it quickly. And you have to take time and you have to get real deep within yourself and confront those things. But I want to help you out by actually showing you what I did and what I live by. In February, and I believe in March, this past year, I did a webinar. I created a webinar, and it was how to get uncomfortable right now. And I had 10 ways on how to get uncomfortable right now, this very second. Things you could actually do that implement these practical steps, right? So I want to give you 5 of those 10 today. Before that, though, do you want to know how many Americans living in the most abundant place in the world, right? In the universe, right? America, the dominant America. We live this freedom place. Is freedom right now at a point of, is it false? You know, is it an illusion? Could we attain it? I got the numbers. There are 51% of Americans right now, over half of people living in the United States are in the middle class. And it makes sense, right? The numbers add up. 20% in the upper class. 20%. That 80-20% rule, is it playing a part right now? And then 29% of Americans right now, they can't feed their kids. 29% of Americans right now don't know where to go. And even the middle class, they think they got it good. They're coming home from their 9-to-5s. They're saying this weekend, we're gonna crank up the car, go for a mini vacation, light up the barbecue. Oh, football's on. It's gonna be good. We're in the middle class. Everything is good. We're gonna update our statuses on Facebook and show our happy, smiling faces at the world for you to comment on. Well, I'm here to say I'm running away from that because there's activity levels that'll actually put us in an upper echelon. And if you're ready for it, the Comfort Killers is doing it daily, and we want you to. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, take yourselves over to thecomfortkillers.com right now. There's tons of free content. The only thing that I ask from you is to invest time, is to invest effort. Because a lot of people think that, oh, it's all about the money. It's all about, no. What are you willing to pay right now? If you don't have the money, and that's that middle class mindset, I don't have the money to start a business. It takes money to make money. And I'm telling you, no, dummy. It takes effort. It takes attitude. Are you smiling today? Are you happy? Are you ready to achieve? Are you determined? Are you persistent? Are you ready to solve the problem? Are you solution based? Ladies and gentlemen, these are the things you should be asking yourself. What other resources do I have an abundance of if right now I don't have the money and I still want to achieve this goal? Because the universe, ladies and gentlemen, plays no games with these little puppets. The universe is ready when you are. And are you ready? That's the question. So I have 5 things, 5 key practicalities that you could go outside right now. You could put it in your journals right now that you will do. But the first thing you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is commit. Let's commit. I love that word. Do you even know what commitment means? Ladies and gentlemen, commitment is a big word. And Comfort Killers, we look up big words around here. So get your Merriam-Webster dictionary out. Today's task, I want you to look up the word commitment. What does it mean to you? And get from under the surface. I mean, not that surface definition. I want that real, that hard. Where did that word come from? When was it start? When did the first usage of the word? I want you to get under the belly of the word and figure out how it aligns with you and your goal and your dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first thing I need you to do. And the first thing on how to get uncomfortable right now, the first task, the practicality, the step. This is what people love. Give me that step, Stace. They're saying, give me that step. And I'm saying, hey, listen, slow down. Are you ready? It's a big one. First thing I need Comfort Killers to do is stop watching TV. Turn off your TV. That's scary. But I got kids, Stace. Hey, you want this or not? Turn off your TV. When we watch so much, I don't even know if you know how many hours are in a week, right? Look that stuff up too. How much time do you spend flipping that idiot box, watching the depression, right? The news, the fear, feeding you, constantly in control of you, right? You binge watch all this stuff on TV. That time, ladies and gentlemen, frees up time. I need you to have that time, not to focus, put the energy and effort back in yourself. That's all it is. You can go back to the TV when you deserve it. You don't deserve it right now. I thought that myself. I say, you know what am I doing? I just spent 2 hours. 2 hours. I watched back-to-back football games. I just spent 2 hours watching reality TV. I just spent 3 hours watching the news. That's time that I could have been spent on myself. Listen, when you look at TV, when you're watching TV and you're so involved in it, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching someone else's dream come true. What about your dream? When are you going to focus on your dream? When are you going to do the necessary actions to focus on you? I want you to take the control back. I shut the cable off once I walked out that seminar. If you haven't watched the last episode, I want you to right now. It's asking the question, are you a comfort killer? Because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable when you don't have the TV to watch. So cut the cable off and you'll save some money too in the meantime. Ladies and gentlemen, you need the time back. That's all we're doing. Your television is not making you rich. It's actually taking away from you reaching your goals and success. Call the cable company right now and have them cancel it. Do it right now. That's number 1. Stop watching TV. I did it. I needed the time back and I started investing that time in myself. The second thing that you need to do to get uncomfortable right now, and most of you guys are already doing this, I know. And if you guys are already living this, figure out a way to 10x it, to bring it to high levels of activity. The second thing I want you to do is take a walk and exercise. Start doing that. Start getting your blood moving. I actually said, you know what? It's time that once you start getting on a journey and you want to be successful and you want to live an entrepreneur, you just want to change your habits and focus on you and your mindset. And I think the three things of life, health, wealth, and happiness, those 3 categories are the entire scope of life. When you start focusing on that, you start saying, you know what? I need to focus on my health because that's the true wealth right there. If my health is bad, I'm not rich. There's no amount of money that can help me get better, okay? So if you focus on your health, you know that you have wealth pouring out your veins. So what I say is to take a walk, start letting that blood boil, all right? Start getting your energy up, because now you shut off the TV, you're gonna need that extra time, you're gonna have that energy to fulfill that time with what you need to do. So the second thing I said is the universe is waiting for you to change, grow, and create a better life. Go take a walk. And I'll tell you what, the magic starts happening when you're out there moving your body. Moving your body. I started jogging. Like I said before, if you would have told me Stacey Cross would be jogging, I would have probably slapped you in the face. Because ladies and gentlemen, I said, you know what? I got to 10x it. I'm walking on the treadmill. Incline is up. What is it going to take to go to the next level? Stacey, start jogging. Breath was all out of whack. That was day one. Now, into jogging, I start getting better. I start feeling better. And some of the best ideas come when you're out there moving your body. I'm telling you, some of the best ideas for your life and business comes from going outside and getting your blood moving and getting your energy maximized. Nature welcomes you. Take a walk outside. You want to get creative? Nature will want that, okay? Begin to begin, even if it ends in ending. Begin to begin, even if it ends in ending. Number 3. This one will scare people, right? They're shocked. Stacey, don't say it. I'm going to say it. Read a book. Number 3, read a book. I was listening to Grant Cardone, 101 Ways to Stay Motivated, or 100 Ways to Stay Motivated. And I was listening to it in an audiobook form. And one of the things that he said, and one of the ways to stay motivated, was to always have an advantage, right? Imagine, the average American don't even finish a book a year. They start a book, they don't even finish it. Imagine if you're able to complete a book a week. You have a 52-1 maybe advantage over the average American. I gave you the numbers of the average American. I'm trying to push you over into the 20%. Me, myself, moving to the 20%. I don't want to be middle. I don't want to be average. And if the average folk reads not even one book a year, you could crush it in a month. You could kill 4 books, devour it, eat it in a month. Books always surround me. Ladies and gentlemen, knowledge is cheap. You know how much this book costs? $10, $12. This one, $14. This one, $5 on Amazon. Knowledge is cheap. What are you willing to invest? Are you ready to read a book? Ladies and gentlemen, great individuals have left clues of easier ways to change your life. These clues could be found in books, right? If you don't like reading, and a lot of people, I don't like reading, I can't even finish a magazine, I can't. Get the audiobook. You have no excuses now. You're a comfort killer now. There's no excuse. You got to be able to find the alternative ways to reach your desired goal. It has to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Read a book. Gain as much knowledge as you can, because the clues are in it. The clues are within it. One of the very first things that moved me out of this average mindset was the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. That book flipped me, etched to sketch me, made me think, snap right back into a Slim Jim. Because all I was doing was like, wow, I'm not doing enough. The moment I finished that book, I was like, I am not doing enough. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor, pick up a book, pick up many books, and read it. I don't like fiction. I don't read fiction. I usually read autobiographies, anything on entrepreneurs, anything that moves me further in my goal. What you like, if you like to read that other stuff, I don't know. I'm telling you, pick up a book that'll move you, okay? Pick up a book that'll move you. And I actually wrote an ebook for Comfort Killers. It's called The Comfort Killers Handbook. You can head over on the website right now. It's $9.99. I wrote that book in 24 hours. Right? Within 24 hours, no sleep, I was like, I gotta finish this book. And then I created the audio book. It was my first time actually doing audio. I was like, man, this thing sucks, but I'm gonna go anyway. Because I just didn't have that control yet. Now, if I do an audiobook, I've gotten better only because of that experience that I presented to myself before. But the book is completed, and yes, there were typos in there, but I did it anyway. So yes, The Comfort Killer's Handbook, you could go pick that up on thecomfortkillers.com right now, and it's only $9.99 because knowledge, ladies and gentlemen, Comfort Killers is cheap. That's number 3, read a book. The 4th thing that really should have been number 1, but I put it at number 4 because wherever you're at, doesn't matter. You need to just dive right into it. The 4th thing is write your goals down. You know how many people I see and I speak to and they're like, oh, I want to do this. I'm like, is it on paper? Did you write it? Do you write that every day? How else are you going to keep yourself on top of your goals and on top of your mission, on top of your purpose? You have to write this stuff down. The act of writing, the act of pulling out something, putting it to paper, you're actually repeating it in your head. When you're writing, you're actually saying that to yourself. And then you put it in 3D. You made the universe know that you are well aware of your goals. And every day I need that goal to be written down on a piece of paper. I can't pan to the right, but if I do pan to my right, your left, there's a whiteboard there. And every day I write down the same 4 major goals of my life. And once I achieve them, there'll be a new goal, a bigger goal. Some of the goals that are on that is so scary. It seems like they're unattainable right now, right? But I place it in my mind every day. Every morning I wake up, I say, stay. You got a big goal on your shoulders. What are you going to do today to achieve it? You need to write your goal. Write down your top 3 goals right now. Make them ultra scary. Monster, Godzilla. Make them scary. Scare yourself. It's okay. It's only you, right? Make them almost sound impossible to anyone reasonable. We are not reasonable, comfort killers. The first step to getting uncomfortable is to punch fear right in the face. Chokehold fear. Slap fear around like a little bee. Do it right now. Write your goals down. Magic happens after that. And the 5th thing, last but not least, hope you're still with me, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, email me, Stacy at The Comfort Killers. Before I get into number 5, Stacy at thecomfortkillers.com. Check out the website. And also, every week, right here on Grant Cardone TV, you will find me. Email me. Let me know what you want to talk about. Give me feedback, your concerns, your questions. I love you all. I take it all in. And then we make it adapt. Okay? We're adept. And we're adaptable. So the last thing that I want to tell you guys is you need to continue the learning process, right? Whether it takes you getting a tutor, whether it takes you doing a workshop, going to a workshop, taking a course, right? I think we don't do enough of this. When I was moving into my journey, I said to myself, man, I need to kind of go back and learn some of the basic things that, school failed to kind of show me a different way. So I was very interested in math and numbers, but I didn't quite get it when I was in school. And I know some of you guys could probably relate to this, or even if it's another subject. I was just like, when you're in school, you're just like, where's recess, right? When the hell do I leave? Now, as an adult, as a mature adult running away from middle class, you want to actually do more, and you want to do it for yourself, by yourself. So I got a tutor online that'll help me look at math in a different way, ladies and gentlemen. So what I did was go online, and every morning I freaking went from basic math, 2-year-old, and I moved up and I said, oh, what happened was magic. I was like, oh man, now I'm getting this thing at a different level. Now I'm able to apply it. I went to a business workshop, met a few people. Now I'm able to apply this thing. It makes more sense. If you're not willing to go out on a limb and learn more and continue your learning process in your life, for your life and business, then no one else on planet Earth is going to care about you. Have you ever gone into an interview and they say, what kind of things have you done? And you're like, come on, what do you mean? It's right there. No, but have you taken extra steps to learn about this, to learn about that? Ladies and gentlemen, the best thing that you could do for yourself to get uncomfortable is to go take a class online. You don't need to go somewhere, all right? You could go online. There's a bunch of courses you could take. Learn a different language. What's wrong with you? We can't be middle class anymore because the middle class don't do these things. They come home, they grunt about the day's work, they complain to their spouse about the day, about their boss, about the promotion they didn't get. They feed the dog, they don't even go for a walk anymore. They have dinner and they go back to bed and do the same thing over. Oh, my fault. They watch a bunch of TV in between. So we got to do the total opposite of what the middle class is doing. Obviously, what we've been doing didn't get us anywhere. We got the middle. We got average. I don't want to be subpar. I want to be super. I want to be above ratio. I don't want to be a statistic. I want to control and take things back into my life. And the first thing I had to do was get uncomfortable, and I want you to. Ladies and gentlemen, these wristbands, slap them. If you have your wristband, slap it right now. I am a comfort killer. My name is Stacey A. Cross. Thank you so much for being here with me today. There is no E in my name. You've watched the Comfort Killers on Grant Cardone TV, and I appreciate you. Remember, remain uncomfortable.